again, audience. It is I, Dan here, aka A4 Sky, another video on the A4 Sky Dork channel with NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles / action figure review. Here we go. Okay. If you watched the previous one I did, it was earlier this week. I did Mondo Gecko, and I was gonna do both Mondo Gecko and this, but that took me 18 minutes to go through. I didn't realize how much was involved in removing them from the package, everything inside the package. But let's get going in on this. Let's show the images and all the artwork. All right, and then the top. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm doing this very early in the morning. There we go. Oh, one side. Open this up. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Ooh, got it. So yeah, this one I'm super excited to open up and show. Oops. What was that noise? Okay. Yeah, there's, each one has a little background thing in it. That's cool. I do need to grab a pair of scissors though to get this out, because there's a lot of stuff tying them in, a lot of plastic pieces. All right, I got slash out and I got the weapons out. There's the different hands. I'm going to leave these on there for now. I don't feel like I need to review those, but you could see the other side. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I took his weapons out. Yeah, I will actually need to switch out hands if I want him to hold these two weapons here. These look awesome right out of the comics. Like, just look at the shading. And here, let's show this part, the details on here. Come on, focus in, please. There we go. You can see that now. Awesome. Okay. There we are. And then we got Slash. Oh. One of the big bad villains of the Turtles. Ooh, I got something on the shell. Okay. So, oh, legs are very, very freely moving already right out of the package. I don't know if I should be concerned with that. Anyway, look at that detail on them. Just check that out. And then the back too. She's a snapping turtle. Those mutated as Raphael's pet. And those that don't know, he could take on any two of the turtles and win. So that's pretty tough. Very tough villain for them. All right, let's show the articulation with the head. Can we go move a little bit down, a little bit up, not much. Head turns mostly like this. There we go. I could probably turn it all the way, yeah. Like that. Ooh, look at the detailing on there. Nice. Okay, oh, a little soft plastic for the belt. Softer plastic for this. And the, ooh, it moves freely. Okay. So here we go, the rest of the articulation. There's no ab crunch. He's very solid in here. Let's see, how's the arm movement? Oh, it's gonna be restricted from these pieces here. Oh, come on, focus in, please. Thank you. It's going to be restricted from these. So not a lot of movement when it comes to moving the arms out like this. But I can move them up like that. Can kind of move them. That's about as far out as they go. They're far out to the side, so I could get them to move. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. We got some good movement. I got the shoulders moved up. There we go. It's as far out to the sides as he goes. Push him back down. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, all right. So, double jointed elbows. You could see the there. But I don't know. They're designed for a double joint, but I don't know with the pad. This one, the pad moves separate. I don't know if it moves completely separate on both pieces. I think so. Kind of. It's a little stiff, that joint. But to me, it doesn't fully matter. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I got this one to separate a little bit, as you can see. And then push it back. So there's not a lot of movement with it, which is fine for me. Here we go. I have my alarm going off a bunch of times just to remind me, hurry up, get this video done so you can start getting ready for work. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Nice. So that one was a little stiff, the left arm. But that's fine because I got it to work anyway. You got the little blades in here in the wrists. Tie it in. Okay, so yeah, as you saw when I pulled them out of the package, when I first picked them up and started showing them, very, very freely moving legs. Yeah, wow. Yeah, those joints are very freely moving. Let's see how much of a split we can do with them. Okay, it looks like that's about it. So side split, it's about what he can do. And then forward, whoop. It's doing a ballet thing, and his leg kind of moved on its own. Like that. How about how far back? The shell's in the way, so you can't get a lot of movement that way. You get a little tail there for him. Let's see. The ankles, their feet point down. Okay. And they should rock sideways. Yes, they do. Okay, cool. Just like on the Mondo Gecko, we'll show both feet. Boop. There we go, like that. Then like this. Pretty sweet. Okay, now time for the knee joint. And that will pretty much be it for what I'm showing. There we go. Whoa. Oh, I'm so afraid to break the foot off from trying to move the knees. Very, very stiff joints, but it's a fresh action figure. I say that in most of my reviews now. They're fresh out of the box. A lot of the joints aren't going to cooperate right away. I was surprised his legs moved as freely as they did. At first it was a little scary, and then I looked at him closer. And I was like, oh yeah, they're fine. There's no worry there. Okay, so there we go. We got that knee bent. You can see the knee pad is separate from these two pieces. That's double jointed. Let's see if I can get this side without breaking them. Yeah, so in the Mondo Gecko one, I did mention that these are on a pricier side for when they first release, but I get all my action figures on sale now. Well, I did. About 3 months of not buying any action figures for the next 3 months. I have personal stuff with, I'm going to talk a little personal stuff. I have things on my vehicle I need to get fixed, and they need to be fixed before I get the inspection again. So that way I can continue to drive it on the road. So I have to save up for that. So I will not be buying any new action figures for the next 3 months. But I have so many action figures to do reviews on that I already have. That's why I'm doing back to back with these for one week, 2 action figure reviews, because I just have so many I could do reviews on. I have a lot of McFarlane toys. What's it called? My Hero Academia. For those of you into the anime stuff, anime action figures and all of that. Let's show the belt. And that is it for that part. Now I do a spin around. I don't know what song I'm gonna pick for this part, but this is my favorite part to do on all the action figure reviews. Teenage Mutant Ninja Snapping Turtle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Snapping Turtle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Snapping Turtle. Okay, time for the part where I judge the action figure. Yeah, detail, 10 out of 10. Articulation's really good for how bulky of an action figure he is. I didn't expect to have a lot of articulation anyway, with the size of him and how big his shell looked, just from the package, looking at him from the front. We have the 4 different hands to switch in and out. That is actually something I'm curious with. Here, I never showed the articulation with the hands. So we're going to do that. Okay, they twist really well. They all have movement too. I could curl them in, I think. Well, this one at least. Maybe. They have wrist action, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that easy with the blades. I'm afraid I'm going to mess those up. But that's okay with me. You got a little bit of movement with the wrist there. Both wrists. Anyway, yeah, they pop in and out. This one's a little bit harder. I'm afraid I'm gonna break something on them, but let's give it a shot. Because I don't review that part on these. I forgot to do that with Mondo Gecko. Nope. They do not want to switch out the hands. Let's see if this one will be easier. There we go. Okay. So that wasn't too bad. You can see in there. That's how they are. This one was a lot easier to remove than this one. That's why, obviously, I removed that one. Yeah, you get the wrist. Ooh, that's very stiff. I'd have to play with that and free it up on there. This thing. But yeah, so we have that. I did want to show that part just to see how easy they are to remove, and pretty easy to pop back in with that one. Okay, so yeah, with everything with this, as I said, details 10%, no, 10 out of 10 for details. Articulation for the kind of bulky action figure he is. I'm gonna have to give him a 10 out of 10 because there's only so much you can do, and the character is not super articulated from what I recall in the comics and in the cartoons, because he is a larger character. bulkier. It's yeah. So I'm gonna give them a 10 out of 10. They did everything they needed to with the articulation, and overall, we're 4 for 4 now. 10 out of 10. Oh my gosh, NECA toys. I keep calling them NECA toys. When I looked them up, I just saw NECA for the name. I didn't see toys after, but yeah, NECA with their toys, amazing job. You get your bang for your buck here. A little more affordable than the Super 7. Just as detailed, just as articulated. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment down below, let me know what you thought of the video. And if you're not subscribed already, make sure to subscribe. I hope you have a nice day, morning, evening, night, afternoon. And we'll see you in the next video. Make sure to, right here, watch this video. Ooh, check the video. Look at that. Look at that video. That is a wonderful video. I think you should check it out. Subscribe. You can subscribe too. Oh, for more videos? Yeah, that'd be great. I'd much appreciate it.